So my question is this, though. We see that you got the wholesaling game down pat. What are some of your long-term goals? Do you like want to continue to always wholesale? Are you getting into any buy and hold? Are you getting into bigger flips? What's your long-term goals now?
So I close on my first flip tomorrow morning. It's
Dope.
actually a property I found through walking for dollars. I just kind of walked in the neighborhood in Germantown, found a few properties, reached out to the owner. It was between me and like six other wholesalers. I was able to get it for 40,000. I actually wholesaled it to myself for 45,000, so I needed a little $5,000 for that first draw. Put about 60 into it, and we closed tomorrow. I listed it for 165. We closed tomorrow. I got a 175 for it.
Nice.
So right now,
you said something that was very interesting, right? Because I want you to break down that deal, because people out there who are just getting started may not know that you can wholesale to yourself to get the money that you need for the first draw. So explain how you structured that.
So I had just found out about that. My friend Reek told me about it, and I know, I do my wholesale thing. I'm able to find properties and make a profit off of it. So what I did was actually just made the contract, whereas my one LLC found the property and then sold it to my other LLC. So I was able to cash the check under, my Montgomery Merritt account, and then the property is actually under another LLC. And I'm glad I did that, because I definitely need that money.
Yeah, that's dope. And another piece of advice that I've been hearing consistently through this talk is how, and I mentioned this in the beginning, you're not afraid to learn from other people and ask questions.
Right.
So, you can see you're going along with it. Now you get into the flip game. So what's next after that? Is you just want to maintain flips and wholesales? Are you ever going to do buy and holds? Or what's your long-term goal?
So my long-term goal, really, like the long, like whatever, ever many years, is to be a lender. I guess, that would be everyone's, long-term goal. But right now, I really want to get into like just buying rental properties. I just want like a limited amount of rental properties. Man, Aisha is like the GOAT. So that's my inspiration right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So she want 43 units right now. I'm trying to hit 43, by the time 30. So I guess my end goal really is, me and Derek do the wholesale secrets thing. I just really want to put as many people on wholesaling as I can. Wholesaling, I feel like it isn't always going to be my bread maker. It isn't going to go anywhere. But I want to put as many people on as I can, because, eventually I won't have the time to wholesale. And I just kind of want to be the first person in their mind when they find the deal. As long as I get it first, I'll give you all the information. Just send me the deal first.
And see, that's something that's dope. Like, you're thinking eventually you want to go to another level, right? And by you putting them on, you'll be their go-to guy when you get to that level. So you're not afraid to share information. And I think that's also honorable right there, because, sometimes our people, when they get information, they don't want to share it at all. I'm seeing it changing that, though, right? So I'm seeing it, and shout out to Aisha, because me and Aisha actually went to high school together. So our high school was out there,
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Putting out real estate tycoons. Although I'm broke, though. If anybody out there, I'm broke. Yeah. But I think it's dope, though, that her, you and your partner, and I got to get him on here as well, and a lot of other people that I see are sharing information. So I think it's some sort of like paradigm shift in our community, because more people are talking about business, more people are talking about real estate, more people are talking about investments. So I think that's dope overall.
Right.
And another point I want to make about what you said about getting to the point of being a lender, I also find that interesting, because some of the wealthiest people that I know in real estate that I've met through the years, it's like they've always gotten to that point. And I remember when I first got in the game, I didn't understand it, but it's to the point now, like the wealthiest people I know in real estate don't even have like the physical bricks. They just trade paper. And it's crazy, right? There are people that make millions and millions of dollars and never touch bricks, but are in the real estate business. And one of the things I want to stress to people is that the great thing about real estate is there are so many ways to make money, right?
Thanks.
So I travel the world speaking about real estate. When I was in Australia last month, I met a gentleman over there who owns what's known as a REIT, a real estate investment trust. He owns a bunch of those. He actually made money, listen to this, flipping farms, owns a bunch of REITs. So he gets money coming in on a monthly or quarterly basis and doesn't have any physical bricks, right? I was in DC this past week. I met somebody else who runs a property management business and has several hundred properties that they just collect the 10% on every month. They don't own the bricks either and make millions of dollars in real estate.
Man.
So the ill thing about real estate is there are so many ways to get money, whether you're flipping, whether you're wholesaling, whether you're renting. So it's just like, I always tell people that learning real estate is an amazing thing because it also, the skills you learn in real estate can translate into other businesses.